Today we're going to look at cruise versus all-inclusive vacations, which is better. I'm watching this video and he has to make some really good points.
Hi, once again, my name is Guy.
And I'm Barbara.
Let's take a look at this video and see how we can compare it.
All-inclusive versus cruise, which is better?
If you're looking to plan a simple, relaxing vacation, then you've probably seen the...
Well, I think it all depends on what you want to do. I mean, do you want to sit on the beach and relax?
Yeah, that's one thing that I really enjoy.
Just
When
chilling.
when I do a all-inclusive hotel or resort, you have all week to really visit different locations, and you can actually book excursions at the same time.
Yeah, like when we go to Xcaret. That is amazing. That's another video.
Yeah, we're gonna do one from Xcaret so that you can compare. We've been there a couple of times, and it is amazing.
And the great thing is that all their excursions are included, so it's no extra charge, except for tips for the tour guides, of course.
But the bad thing about that, just staying in one resort, is that with a cruise, what I like is you'll be able to jump from country to country, different countries, maybe three different ports in three different countries, and you get to see something different.
Yeah, and I like cruises because you can look and see if you want to go back. You could always just go back for a whole week if you find a place you really like. Like that's how we found Cancun.
But I also know that
Just going back, dude, and it was like that's a great place to go. And that was back when we first started cruising, that the cruise ship actually went to Playa del Carmen.
comedy clubs, water parks, spas, and endless bars and buffets.
A cruise ship I really enjoy. You know, it's considered all-inclusive, which I guess you could call it all-inclusive if you're not worried about specialty dining or alcoholic drinks.
Yeah, what I like, recently we've been doing cruises out of Princess, Norwegian, and they do have the all-inclusive, including the top tier drinks, and if you purchase that, we also, when we go cruising, we make it a point to pay our tips with the price that we're booking. And as well as sometimes they have promotions like free internet, so that's an all-inclusive, especially when you're talking about top tier,
like the Princess Plus or the Princess Premier. Those are amazing. I think those are totally worth the extra value.
Yes, I agree. And Norwegian also has a pretty good deal. As a matter of fact, we have one scheduled.
Yeah,
in
but
February.
Norwegian changed their more at sea, and now it doesn't include bottled water or specialty coffees, which is a lot of what I drink. The specialty coffees and the bottled water.
That is true, but
I guess I'm going to be taking my mug.
a lot of people are not like you.
I know they want the alcohol.
But overall, either cruise line is wonderful because they do have all-inclusive. I recommend either of those two.
The all-inclusive resorts are really nice because you don't have to worry about the alcohol or the water or anything else. A lot of them even have mini bars in the room that you can take advantage of. Sometimes they have bottles of wine included with your meal. Many times just a glass of wine or two or three or whatever many you want.
That is true. Now, when you stay at a certain place, at a certain resort, whatever country you visit, you can actually rent a car if you want to. We used to do that, but we don't do that anymore because the laws in some of these states that we visit is ridiculous.
You know, you can get a really good price for the rental, and then you get to the checkout and the insurance cost that they require you to have is crazy.
It's oftentimes a bit more expensive than its fixed award chart, but you can still snag.
Yeah, and also what I like about like Carnival, we have a Carnival
Loyalty points. in
loyalty
Carnival.
points in Carnival. One thing about Carnival, they do if you have like 100,000 points, they're gonna give you $1,500 towards your cruise vacation, and which is
But that means you spend $100,000.
well, it takes a long
It
time.
takes a long
before-
time to get there. But, you know, Carnival gets a bad rap. They're called a friendship for a reason. But people have taken advantage, and our experience has been good. I mean, we enjoy our Carnival cruises, and we've never seen a fight. We've never seen anything really crazy like you see on the internet.
on YouTube.
And you see that people generally are very fun-loving and respectful.
Yes, I agree with that.
You know, yeah, they get a bad rap, but some people are just jealous.
Yeah, one thing about resorts, if you have an all-inclusive, I do like them, particularly because if you just want to go on a vacation just to relax and just veg out on the beach, but you have all the amenities, you can always get a drink, always have somewhere to eat. And they do have restaurants where you can sit down and relax. And I think if that's something that you like, I suggest that as well.
I don't know, I think there's a time and place for both. You know, cruising's fun. It lets you see different things. You book excursions and do things that you wouldn't do on a resort vacation. Or at least I think so. Because if you book an all-inclusive resort and you're never there, you're just wasting your money.
And it is true on cruises. If you're not doing an excursion, you're just gonna walk around the pier area, and you're really not gonna enjoy.
You're not going to see the country.
Yeah, you're not gonna see that particular port or wherever you're landing. But,
And you're not going to enjoy the local food, which is one of my favorite things to do. And checking out good prices on massages, beach massages.
But it's an experience. But either one, we've done both of them, and they're both outstanding. It's a preference choice, basically.
Either that or you do one and one,
Well,
which is the most fun.
all right, folks, we're gonna get going, but hope you enjoyed our comments between all-inclusive resorts and cruising.
And see what you choose. Let us know.
Thanks.
Subscribe, ring the bell, and let us know what you think. Thanks. Bye.